Hi pals, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Tiff, and if you are new, we usually do vintage styling tutorials. So today I'm going to show you how you can curl your hair with a regular curling iron and set it with some rollers to get that really awesome vintage style. Brushing our hair, depending on what day of the week it is, whether it's your wash day or not, later in the week, will depend on your other prep work. I just washed my hair yesterday, so I don't need any dry shampoo or anything in it. But because my hair is still so clean, I need to make it a little dirty. Dry shampoo does a great job of this, but I prefer to use like a sea salt spray, focusing just on like the ends of my hair to kind of get it a little dirty. If you see a random person behind me, that's just my Karen. That's my Karen. Yes, it is a Karen. I have one. Everybody should have their own personal. So after you spray that in, you just kind of brush it all through. Yay, ta-da. Next step is heat protectant. As you have seen before, I use the Artistry Pro Avant-Garde heat protectant, which is also a fantastic medium weight hairspray for setting. Brush all that through. Now comes the fun part. I'm going for a 1930s look today. Again, because of the Instagram vintage fashion challenge thing. So I had my eyebrows look like very 90s, I guess, which was also 30s. Okay, so if you've seen any of my other tutorials, there are several ways to curl your hair to work with it in a vintage way. Since I'm going to do a little bit more of a middle part today, just because that's how my hair wants to fall, we're going to curl all of the pieces, the pieces from behind my ears forward, and all of these pieces are going to go this way. That makes sense. So these are all going to go forward and these are all going to go kind of backward. It'll make sense when I get to it. And if I keep looking down, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get used to this whole new rig system that I have for filming, which I guess I can do a video on that for you guys sometime in the future. Or if you subscribe to my Patreon, you can also check it out there. But I'm going to go eat some pizza. I'll be back in a tick. Glorious footage I filmed of wrapping my hair is gone, but you can look at my beautiful rollers. YouTuber, Fun! So I'm going to spray my hair now. I'm going to let it sit for like 20 minutes. Well, it's been about 20 minutes. So we're going to take the rollers out and then we're going to style it up. Be right back. Okay, so there's all of the curl and the floof and all of that good stuff. Now I'm going to look up a reference photo of 1930s hairstyles to kind of get a vibe of what I'm going for, and I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to see, and then we're going to see how well I can replicate that. Okay, so I found a hairstyle look that looks, I don't know, it might be 1940s, but I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like something that the everyday woman would wear, which is kind of the vibe I'm going for today. My outfit that I'm going to be wearing is more like a day dress. It's not a house dress because house dresses were meant to be worn only in the house while doing things around the house. So we're going to mess around a little bit and see what I can do. So from what I'm looking at in this photograph is it's not quite victory rolls, but it's smoothed out in the back and fluffed underneath. I think probably with a hairnet, so I'll probably throw a hairnet on as well, but not quite a victory roll, but still kind of that bumped back look. So maybe a mini roll, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. So let's do it. So I'm already parted down the middle. I'm not going to do anything crazy with that. I'm not even going to do a brush out yet because I want to get the front done the way that I want to. As you can see, I have some little broken-y pieces in the front here, which I think is going to, why does, okay, so sorry about this kind of weird angle. My camera that I usually have been using, that I've only had for a little while, is acting weird. It's like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. So back to what I was saying. I just kind of want to, before I brush it out, kind of get the front set the way that I want to get it set. So we're going to get into that. So I'm going to section out what I want, which I don't want a bulk of hair like I would for a victory roll. And I still want to keep my little baby hairs out of it. The ones right here, because I feel like that'll add a little something, something. Almost every updo style, even to this day, needs back comb. So you see how it's just like a baby victory roll almost. And normally I think people would stick a comb in there, but I don't have any matching combs and my favorite comb just broke, so we're going to go with the old standby of bobby pins. Gonna take the tail of my comb and just slightly give it a little fluff up I'm throwing stuff all around over here. It's fine. Now I'm going to use a little bit of my light paste. Kind of pull it through. Position the hairs where I kind of want them to be. A lot of curl. So I'm going to just, or a lot of volume. It seemed like most of the curl was focused at the ends of the hair. So even though I had to record this on my built-in webcam, I think I dig it. I'm going to try and hook up my camera and see if it'll cooperate now. Okay, so here is the finished hair look. Super simple, super sweet, like fantastic. So I'm gonna go make myself look like I belong at a tea date with my girlfriends in the 1930s and go do a quick photo shoot for the Instagram. Which reminds me, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. It's not super exciting, but you get to see a little bit of an insight into my life. As well as I have a Patreon now. I also have a TikTok and a Twitter, so find me there. I'll show you the finished product in just a second.
Don't fake it, fake it, fake